ballistic is good against, you know, bullets, slug throwers. Contamination against flame and environmental effects. This is your mid-level stealth armor. This is sort of how you start.
What's that armor good for?
Well, you don't actually start in skivvies.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Yeah. Each of the newbie instances are sort of story driven, so depending on which newbie instance which archetype you choose, your clothing is sort of picked for you. Every archetype as it enters the game will have a cinematic that plays, sets up the story, sets up your character. We try to make the game equally playable by non-Stargate fans and Stargate fans, and that opening cinematic helps to give you enough background information. You've been in these stasis tubes that run along the side here for a long time. You've just come out of stasis and there's a jailbreak going on. That's basically the setup. So the cinematic was actually about this Corporal Frost guy. You pick up a letter which does some storytelling later on when you read it. The entire experience is laid out sort of like a platform game or a console game. It's very sort of directed for the first 15, 20 minutes. All right, so this is the cell block guard. He'll aggro on me, and immediately he takes cover. So I'm going to come down here. You'll notice he takes cover. If you take cover, obviously you have an advantage. We're trying to teach you what the mobs are going to do and how they're going to react. If you maneuver, you'll notice that, well, I killed him. But he would sort of back out of that and move to the other pieces of cover on the other side.
And that dynamic, as you saw in the Lucia set, was just growing over time. Just that easy transition that we wanted to make sure people like that.
Okay, so this is where you start to begin your first mission. This Gould in here, Prisoner 329, is an important Gould in the overall story of the game. What we do is we do voiceover for all the important NPCs. We have the cast members doing voiceover for their parts from the show. This is a guy that we invented here, so he's not, this is placeholder VO, but in all of our newbie instances, we're trying to set up like little mission sets that take you from level 1 to 50. Literally, this mission trail that you begin here is like breadcrumbs your way from level 1 all the way to level cap.